Welcome to Brunch with Besties Podcast.
Hey guys,
I am Sherry Renee.
and I'm Chanel.
Our mission is to heal and help others as we heal and help ourselves through purpose-driven conversations.
Yep.
Today we have some special guests here with us. We have TNT and Kai here from Wine Down Wednesday. They have an amazing YouTube channel, and today we are going to do a virtual wine tasting. So I hope y'all are ready.
We are excited. Say hey, y'all.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Welcome to Wine Down Wednesday.
Welcome to
On a Monday. We love it.
On a Monday.
Hey.
Monday, but then again on a Wednesday.
Oh, there we go. Then again on a Wednesday. Yes.
Then again on a Wednesday. Well, thank you for joining us. First, we're going to start like we always do with a toast. So I'm going to start with my bestie, and I want you to tell me who you want to give your toast to. So just acknowledge a person, place, or thing.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to give my toast to you ladies for being patient through all of this. So thank you both for that. Y'all looking real good in y'all Brunch with Besties t-shirts. Hey. Make sure you go to our Etsy store and purchase those shirts so you can look just as dope as these two dope black queens. So thank y'all. Y'all get my toast today.
Thank
you. And I will go to TNT. Who are you toasting to today?
I'm toasting to Kai.
Aww.
I'm toasting to Kai because she saw, I told her a vision that I had, and she was in it, rolling with me in it, and that's kind of like how the YouTube channel got started. So if it wasn't for her and saying yes, and then hearing my idea, even though it was real sketchy, she was right with me. So I'm giving my toast to you.
A sketchy idea.
Okay, well,
it was a wonderful idea because here we are.
Yeah.
So Kai, who are you toasting to today?
I wasn't prepared.
That's how we get you.
I know, right? I'm toasting to the end of the year. I'm waiting for the countdown for 2020 to end. Hopefully it's not like something worse on the other side.
Like, just kidding. 2020 part 2.
No, that's my toast. I'm just counting down the days.
Oh, awesome.
I understand.
All right. And what about you?
My toast goes to Keith Good News.
Yes.
For a plethora of reasons. Number one, it was his birthday yesterday. So happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And the founder and creator of the Good News Radio or the Good News Network. Also, I listened to him this morning on Top of the Morning with Keith Good News. And when I tell y'all, I got motivated and inspired. And then I actually had to play it back on my way here to the studio. So, I got up this morning. I got my steps in. I was drinking my water. I was achieving all my goals. I was minding my business. I was living my best life because I've started off with Top of the Morning and I got my inspiration on. So shouts out to him.
Yes.
And let's not, mention that he always comes to our rescue.
Always.
When we have our little technical fumble. So shouts out to the Podfather for being a Podfather.
There we go. Listen. And being so calm and patient. So, yeah.
Can we get us a key?
Your key.
Y'all can call Keith. We'll give y'all his number too.
I know, right?
Yo.
Now, if he send you a bill, we don't want to have no parts of that.
I don't know about that,
We don't know anything about that. But so now it is time for us to break bread. Ladies, we have to check in. I need to know how you guys are doing. So I'm going to start with Chanel. So Kai, this is to give you, some time. That's why I always start with Chanel so that, the guests get time.
What's coming.
So Chanel, let's break bread. What's going on?
Well, today is Monday, and yesterday we had a really good self-care Sunday, as well as a kind of a self-care Saturday too. We was just all weekend getting it in. So I was really inspired and motivated today to get my life. Started reading reviews from the resort we're going to for my birthday and just got really excited. Like, this is about to be so lit. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to this vacation, my birthday trip coming up, and Thanksgiving is coming up, and my house feels very homey with my Christmas tree and my puppy running around. So it's great. My kid is home this week. So, yeah.
Aww.
That's what's going on.
Feels like home.
It does.
TNT, let's break bread. What's going on?
Well, what's going on with me? Just trying to get in the holiday spirit. So I do appreciate that Chanel said that her house feels really homey and she's getting prepared and all that. I'm trying to get into the spirit because although I know the holidays are coming up, I feel like it's too soon. So it's like, I know Thanksgiving is this week and I know Christmas is a little bit away, but I'm just like, No, it's going too fast.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I'm doing well. I'm still drinking my water, working out, and minding my business as
And
well.
it shows, honey. You look
Yes.
fabulous.
You are so fine. Yes.
And so I posted a meme today, and it said that weekends are starting to feel like 30-minute breaks.
Yes. I
So
was
time is
talking about that.
definitely flying by. And now we have the beautiful Miss Kai.
What's going on with me? Let's see. Well, I'm preparing for the holidays, so in order for me to get things done, I have to plan them and organize them. So that's what I've been doing and plan to do this week, and probably for the next few weeks up until we leave for my birthday trip, which would be after y'all get back from yours.
Yeah, I think right after.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So where y'all go? Wait, I'm nosy now. Where y'all going?
On to Jamaica.
Okay. Yes. Bring me back a zaddy or something. Just.
Oh, we got
Okay.
I'm gonna fold them up and put them right in my suitcase.
There we go. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you. Okay.
Speaking of that, I just want to take a moment to shout out all Black men. I'm talking about men that are Black.
Yes.
I'm talking about Black people that are men.
Yes.
And also human beings that are both Black and men.
There
Shouts
we
out
go.
to them. Just wanted to, throw that in there real quick. Because every now and
Yes.
again, we just have to love and appreciate our Black men. Because, they just out here getting just slanders.
Listen.
We all know one.
Some deserve.
There we go. Being all fine. So
Right.
shout out
so
to
just
y'all.
shouts out to them.
There we go. And what's going on?
You know what? I had a full weekend. So I started off by hosting a virtual event with the sorority. So we did some retirement planning. So actually, it was will and estate planning. It was a seminar that we hosted. So that went over really well. And then the Milwaukee Urban League, they had their white and black ball, and it was virtual. So that was really nice. And then you and I, along with some other besties, got together with Lakita and cried and did all kind of stuff because she broke us down. She has a class that she's doing with us.
Big cry.
Based off of her journal, which is Journey to Peace. And some things happened and came up.
Ooh.
But we was better after that,
I was a new created in me a new spirit.
A new spirit, and then on Sunday we had our self-care Sunday on.
Yeah.
So then I told you guys on Monday I got up and I was listening to Keith, top of the morning, and I was on fire.
What a weekend. That's
What a
dope.
weekend. Right, virtual. What a virtual weekend.
Amazing. All
What
right.
a virtual weekend. So now it is time for tea time.
Woo! The best part. Burr, 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 burr.
The best part. And so today we are actually going to do a virtual wine tasting, which I've never done before. So who better to do it with than you ladies from Wine Down Wednesday. So Kai and TNT are going to basically take over our show.
There we go.
And facilitate this wine tasting.
Walk
so
us through
we
this
are
wine
ready.
tasting. We
We
is
got
ready.
glasses.
Listen,
He's ready.
I got to go to work up until Wednesday. I need this wine.
Oh, sorry, this the Wine Down Wednesday takeover. So we're just two dope Black women.
Really?
No, go ahead, Kai. Get it out.
This the takeover, but no, we just kidding. So this is still Brunch with Besties, but it's Brunch with Wine.
There we
So
go.
we're going to give y'all a little bit of wine with your brunch today. So what we did was we kind of picked the brain of Chanel and Sherry, and we asked them, what are y'all favorite wines? Because how we going to do a wine tasting with Brunch with Besties without giving y'all what y'all like?
There we go.
So in connection with you two giving us your favorite wines, we decided to kind of do a little bit of Wine Down Wednesday episode, but with y'all favorite wines. So I'll let Kai get started.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute.
And actually, I have to let the listeners know that I'm a fake wine drinker. So I actually barely drink anything other than water. So 99.9% of the content that I consume, beverages that I consume,
All right. I'm like, what?
is water. But when I do drink wine, it's usually something really light because, again, I'm a fake wine drinker. So it's usually really sweet. So you guys will just have to bear with me because I am a true amateur.
That is so funny.
You're not a fake wine drinker. It's still wine too, whether it's sweet or not, but we're going to bring you over to the less sweet side.
Yeah.
One wine at a time. I'm working on you.
One wine at a
You're going to
time.
get there.
One
Slowly.
wine at a time.
There
That
we
is
go.
funny.
That's
That
a
should
shirt.
be on the shirt.
Yes, that is a shirt.
One wine at a
at a time.
So the one that we're doing today is going to be Barefoot Moscato.
Okay.
And you got a Cabernet Sauvignon by Thousand Lives.
Okay. Got ours. Thank you, ladies.
So
Well, this is hers.
which one we'll be starting with? Did you guys want to decide?
We'll start with what we know. We'll start with the Moscato.
Yeah, let's start with the Moscato.
So you're going to take your glass.
Okay.
And go ahead and pour up your tasting, whether that be a full serving ounce or not.
And you ladies watch our show, so y'all know how to properly hold a wine glass. You pinch that stem so that you don't adjust the temperature of the wine.
So we actually have stemless.
Oh, you guys have stemless. So go ahead. Stemless is great as well. So that's the bowl. So that's the equivalent to holding it like this. So they got their stemless. So what we do is we start by, you want to tell them about it?
A little bit about it.
There we go.
Moscato wine is made from a Muscat grape, which is, of course, a type of grape. And what it's going to give off is the really sweet, fruity flavors. You'll get flavors of like orange or peaches and those type of things. With the Barefoot one, you're going to be experiencing 9% alcohol content. Barefoot is a really popular brand, can be found anywhere, any of your local liquor stores, grocery stores. And yeah, they're really affordable as well. So that's what they're known for as well.
All right. So we're going to smell it. And we would typically ask, like, what do you smell when you're smelling it? Like, can you pick up any of the notes of, like, the citrus?
Let's ask them.
What do you get?
So again, I'm a fake wine drinker here. All I drink is Moscato if I were to drink something. I don't know. It's like a white grape.
Yeah, that's what I smell, like a white grape.
That's what I want to say is like a white grape.
It definitely
very
smells
fruity.
Like white grape.
Fruity. You should definitely be picking up on the fruity. Come on, fake wine drinker.
Right. Don't doubt yourself.
Don't doubt yourself.
Clout yourself.
Hey, you got all the little sayings. Kai, let's get these on the shirt now.
You got one line of queen. You definitely have merch.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what we taste.
Okay. Definitely very sweet.
Yes.
Like I like it. So like I said, most things that I drink are mostly juice or sugar or
what? I get like back here, like on these taste buds, maybe those are my sweet taste buds back, but they're like,
I love things that are sweet though. I do.
This is yummy. Like this is a good Moscato. Like I would totally like drink, like chug, like you would forget and chug this.
Yeah, I would totally. Well, I like I said, if I drink, this is exactly what I would drink.
Yeah. And then, this is slow creep on you.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Because it's so sweet and it's so pleasing to your taste buds and your palate, it will definitely sneak up on you. But the good thing is when it does sneak up on you, it's going to be a good time. Because that's why we're here.
Love it.
Wind down.
So you guys get the notes of, I get a little hint of, I can kind of taste the fruitiness of it from like the peachy side. So when it says that it does have the peach in it, I totally can pull that in my palate. So I was kind of looking for the citrusiness of it, but then I was thinking it's a Moscato, and they all don't really have that citrusiness, but it does have a little tang to it. Do y'all taste that tang on the back?
There's definitely a tang that lingers.
Yeah. So that's what I was expecting it to have, like a fuller tang with the citrusiness of it, but I'm assuming that that's what that's giving off. So that's a good thing.
But then again, you have to remember, like, Barefoot is a more milder brand.
Oh, that is true.
So if you get a Moscato, like a higher end Moscato, you might get that because it's made differently.
That's true.
Or not even higher end. I've had other Moscatos that's around the same price as Barefoot that tastes totally different.
Really, that are totally different, and they're supposed to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be sweet no matter what.
Yeah, but you get it depends on how
different notes.
Yep, it depends on what they're adding to it and how their the winemaking process. So
fermentation.
Yeah. So did y'all enjoy that one? That one was good.
This one tastes like and when you bite into a ripe peach, like it just feels like that
Yes.
succulence of that is what this tastes like.
Come on.
Well, you know.
Say it again.
Come on, yeah.
There we
One
go.
more time. One more time.
You
for
got
me.
it. Yes. Yes. Love it.
I've been working on that.
Okay. You killing it. You killing it.
Okay, so the next one we got is Thousand Lives Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
It's a 2019. This bottle of wine is from Argentina,
Nice.
and they're right around the same price point as Barefoot. So you're going to find it between that $4 to $6 to $7 range. And yeah, this one is at 13% alcohol though.
Oh, this
okay.
my kind of wine. See, this is right up my
I'm
alley.
like 13.
Chanel's choice, y'all.
It's totally right up my alley. And I want to point out that this has an elephant on here, and our lovely friend Kai is a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. So shout out to our sister Greek. Yes, get it off on the show. So I love this.
Pandemic. I didn't know if it was gonna come out a little.
Right. Next thing you know, she's gonna be up strolling.
Hey, if it might happen, we drink this wine, you know.
Right. We drink enough wine.
0.5%? Definitely.
Right.
Ooh, yes.
So ladies, get your glass.
Okay. And we did open it a few minutes before.
Oh,
TNT just to let it breathe.
Yeah, so I did explain to Sherry and Chanel that we want, whenever we have a red wine, we want to serve a red wine at room temperature and we want to let it breathe. So Kaya coined our term sophistiratchet.
Okay.
we our goal here is we strive to be sophisticated. But sometimes we got to do things a little bit differently. So if you don't have a decanter and you want to let your wine breathe, you just take the cork off, leave it, let it air out for about 10 minutes or so, and that's good. It's gonna work.
Hey.
Warm you up a little bit.
The cancer. I could have brought one.
Aw.
It's just for show, because again, I'm a fake.
But after today, she gonna be legit. So there we go. That's why we got the Wine Down Wednesday ladies here.
Yes, you'll definitely be legit after this.
Okay, so now Sherry, you have a stem, so we're gonna need to pinch it.
I'm gonna need to pinch it. Okay, I gotta be.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes, there you go. Hold that pinky up while you pinch it.
There you go. Listen for the one time.
Right.
So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about Cab. So Cabernet Sauvignon, a lot of people call it Cab. It's one of the world's most popular red wines around, and it's known for its high concentration and that it ages well. So a lot of people will find themselves keeping bottles for decades of Cabernets because the more old that they are, the better it's supposed to taste. I wouldn't know that. I'm not that sophisticated yet. I drink my wine right away. So, but the notes that you will get is black cherry, black currant, which is a type of grape as well. And then you may also get oak or cedar type of notes as well. And that's from the barrel that is being fermented in.
So then, do people age Moscato?
I'm not sure about that, but we can find out.
Got this 20-year-old Moscato.
Right, just
on
wondering.
hand,
You know, my little $8 bottle of wine. I'm just gonna keep it. You know, hold on to it.
It's wine. You can age it as long as you want to. And that 20-year-old $8 Moscato might be worth a lot of money in 20 years.
I
So
know that's right.
It's 2020 Moscato. How about
Oh,
that?
there we go.
Okay. So when you're swirling it, they're looking at the color, you're looking at the body, you're looking at how it coats the glass. All of those things tell you something different. And we'll be getting into that in future episodes of our show. But for today, we're just going to swirl it around because that's what we do. And then we're going to smell it. Then we're going to smell it. Now, I'm picking up on something right away. But I want to know what you guys are picking up when you smell it.
I feel like I can smell like the black cherry in it.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? You know how you know what it is, but you can't name it.
I'm going to tell you what it is because you're picking up on it exactly like I am. Does it smell smoky?
It does smell smoky.
That's smoke you're picking up on.
Oh.
Yep, and a little bit of oak. It's from the wood, a little bit of the oak from the wood, and you can kind of smell the smokiness of it.
Oh, like when y'all was at Cooper's Hawk, huh?
Yes. Yep, just like that. But this one is milder though.
Mm.
It's not that strong, but let's go ahead and taste it.
I'm scared to do
You
the
got
reds,
it. You got
guys.
this.
Oh, that's surprising.
It might turn you out.
To me, it has almost like a bitter aftertaste,
Yeah.
and it could just be because my preference is sweet.
Mm-hmm. So
But
does
like,
it?
it was almost sweet going down, but then afterwards, it's like a bitter bite came in.
Yep,
Yeah.
in the back. That's good. So Monye,
Hey, I know a little something.
that's good. What you think, Chanel?
I like this. I would definitely drink to this. It's not, I've had some cabs that were like really bitter, where it was just like kind of unbearable to even get down. This one does have that like fruit first, bitter later, like that first.
It's
one.
like first we're
Yeah,
sour, then we're, or no, first we're sweet,
then we're
then we're
sour.
sour.
Yeah,
Right.
it does have that, so it's kind of like that aftertaste, but it's not unbearable, that bitterness at the end.
Like it fades.
It
and
does.
then what remains is the sweet.
Yeah,
So it's
it gets
kinda
back
weird.
sweet. Yeah.
Because now I want to do it again. So
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
And that 13%, child, this is
But yeah, so you guys literally described it perfectly.
Yeah, I don't
So-
have anything to say after
I know, that's what I'm saying. You guys did it. So it's like y'all are officially, I'm granting y'all so many no. But that was the perfect description. That is exactly what I would have said. And Kai said she has nothing to say after that. So good job, ladies.
oh, yay. Learn from the best.
The only thing I would tell is that bitterness and that dryness that you feel on the back, that's the tannins of it. And like Chanel said, one of the things I noticed about this one is the tannins are a little milder. And that's what she was like, I've had some that are so much more bitter than this. That's because it had higher tannin content. So this is a really mild, kind of smooth. I like this one. I was shocked of how sweet it was when it first hit my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Especially after.
But now there's like a drying, like now I want water.
Mm.
That's the tannins.
Yeah.
Okay.
One guy described it as putting like a dry tea bag on your tongue.
Hmm.
So I've never done that.
Don't try it at home.
Don't try it at home. It is so,
Have you guys tried that?
no. So, and in addition to doing a wine tasting on our show, you can also expect to find out a new wine fact that you probably had no idea about. So today I decided, since the motto of our Brunch with Besties is healing ourselves, helping heal others as we heal ourselves, right? So I thought, what better way than to give a couple of quick wine facts, a little fun facts about wine that are healthy and along with the healing of it all.
Okay.
So we always want you to walk away from an episode knowing a little bit more about wine than you did before you started. So the first fun fact that I wanted to share with you guys about wine is, did you know that drinking red wine in small doses is better than not drinking at all?
Mm.
So they say, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said I didn't know that.
I know, it's so cool, right? So it's basically saying that if you are drinking red wine, you're getting the antioxidants that are helping your cardiovascular system. It helps with heart disease, and it helps with type 2 diabetes. So, you could be sitting there getting tipsy and working on your cardiovascular health at the same time. So it's even antioxidants that you wouldn't get otherwise.
That's what's up. So heal your heart and have a drink.
And drink some wine.
There we go.
So that was the first fun fact. So the second one we wanted to share with you guys is that young red wines are actually better for you than old red wines. So, people are always talking about aging their wines. So the younger versions of the red wines are better for you because of the tannin levels in the red wine. And it's supposed to be better than having the tannin levels, age too long. And then, as you age the wine, you're going to lose some of the benefits sometimes. And then you're going to lose some of the color and all of that stuff. So all of the great heart healthy things that you're getting, you're going to get more of it when you're drinking a younger wine.
Mm. Wow.
So
Okay.
drink red wine every day and do it expeditiously.
Right.
Immediately. It is urgent.
No aging around here.
No aging around here.
Listen.
That is so funny. So the last fun fact that I wanted to share with you guys about wine is you can make a white wine with red wine grapes.
Whoa. Explain. Do tell.
So yeah,
Don't tell too much,
being a
because
fan
we
of
got
it. I know
episodes of that.
she said we got episodes to do, but yeah. One of the things that that people don't understand is that the color of the wine comes from the grape skin. So if you strip that grape of its skin, and use those parts, you can create a great white wine out of red wine grapes.
Wow.
So red wine is the black people of the world, basically. So all wine really comes from red.
Oh.
Yes. No.
Deep. That's deep.
Let them know you can't get no red wine from a white grape. You know,
That's all I'm saying.
but
That's
you
all
can
I'm trying to
get
imply.
from a red grape.
Like black people, you know,
Love
you
it.
can't get a black person from a white person, but you can get a white person from a black person. See, that's what happens when you have 14%
Okay.
on the
Right.
show.
Because I'm trying to follow, but okay.
Yeah, I'll probably listen back and be like, that didn't make no sense. And we can't edit it out. Well, you know,
Ain't no edit. We don't edit around.
ain't no editing,
not
but
right.
it's okay.
Oh, wow.
No, that's amazing. I did not know that. I did not know. So what I'm hearing is drink wine every day,
Mhm.
at least. Is there a minimum requirement? Like, is it a glass? Is it, and what is a glass? Because I'm sure
That's
for
a good
wine,
question.
it's always, you know, something like this, but the glass is more like this. So what is a real glass?
The serving ounce for a glass of wine is 5 ounces, 5 fluid ounces.
Mm.
Okay.
Size or serving ounce for 1 glass.
Okay.
Of course, a lot of us do way more than that.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, so then what is the normal capacity of a standard wine glass?
Some standard wine glasses are 12 ounces. And so one of the differences between wine glasses are different for a particular reason. And so you're supposed to have red wine glasses versus white wine glasses. And typically the red wine glasses are usually going to be a bigger glass, sometimes 16 ounces. Sometimes you can find them all the way up to 22 ounces. So, but then a regular white wine glass is going to be about 12.
Okay. Because they want you to consume more red.
Yes.
It's good for
Keeping
your
healthy
heart.
and all.
Right. It's good for your heart. So
Think about that. Yes.
yeah. That's what it is. It wants you to get it in because it's good for your heart. No, I love this. I love this wine. I'm definitely going to finish this at home.
I hope, because I'm definitely going to finish it too.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So then I take it that you ladies are, I know in one of your episodes you were trying to work on a scale, and I think you decided on would I drink it again or would I buy it again?
Yes.
I think it was both. It was like drinking it again doesn't mean you'll buy it again.
Yeah.
It could mean somebody else bought it and you still just want to drink it.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. When it comes to the Moscato, would you buy it and would you drink it?
So with the scale, Sherry is absolutely correct. We decide if we're going to buy it again, that means we really loved it.
Mhm.
If we wouldn't buy it again, that means, you know, but we're going to drink it anyway. So on a scale from buy it again to never buy it again, that Moscato, I would buy it again. I would definitely buy it again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I will too.
Okay.
Affordable.
Mhm.
So on them weeks when you waiting for the Friday to come, go ahead and get you a $5 bottle of Moscato, and it's gonna treat you right.
It's gonna treat you
Gonna
right.
treat you right.
It's gonna sneak up on you.
Yes. I would totally buy that Moscato. I usually don't like Barefoot as a brand. I don't. I feel like it gives me a headache. But this Moscato is really yummy. Like it's really sweet. It was chilled, so it was really like it hit the spot. Like it was really yummy.
This is the only thing that I do drink, so I absolutely would buy it again, and I definitely would drink it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I used to drink their red
Riesling.
Moscato.
Oh, the red. Oh, and I used to drink their Riesling.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Their red Moscato was like my go-to, like every.
There's a red Moscato.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Red
Yeah, by Barefoot.
Yeah, red Moscato grapes. So it'll give you the look of
Mm.
drinking red wine, Sherry, but you're really drinking a Moscato.
So I can fool people. And I can get my heart health.
Baby
Yes.
steps, right?
Get her health going on too. But then also, Sherry, I was thinking about you when I'm like, how we're going to transition you from Moscato to other wines. The best first step for you is Riesling.
Mm.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that.
I like a Moscato, but it's not as sweet. So, but I'm telling you, try a Riesling. Start with Barefoot Riesling. They have a really good Riesling. I like theirs a lot.
Then
Okay.
black Riesling.
So good.
Baby steps. She'll get
Baby
there.
steps, right.
She'll get there. She'll get there. All right. And what about the 1,000 Lives? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
1,000 Live actually is similar to Barefoot because it comes in like all of the variety types of wine. So it comes in Cab, it comes in Malbec, it comes in Chardonnay. So I purchased them a couple different times, a lot, but I originally bought it because of the bottle, and I love the bottle. So I have one bottle that I've saved, but I'll definitely buy it again and continue to buy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. This one was good. I was like, ooh, I like this one. So I'm definitely buying the 1,000 Lives again. And to date, all of the 1,000 Lives that we've tried have been really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have not had one I didn't like so far.
My favorite is the Malbec.
The Malbec, the 1,000 Live Malbec is real good. Stay tuned for that one.
Okay. Yes. And off first taste, I would definitely buy this. I like the price point. I definitely like the taste. Cab is my favorite. I feel like I'm very new to wine too, but I took a step and now I'm like out of the sweets and now I'm totally into reds. And I think Cab is like the baby step of reds.
Mm.
I like that.
They trying to spoon feed us.
They
Look,
spoon,
they
hey,
know.
they know, we don't really know. But I love that this is 13%. That's right up my alley. Like, not only does it taste good, but it's gonna give me the buzz that I want to have. So,
Yes, definitely you're gonna get that buzz. Like I always say, it's gonna get you where you're trying to go.
listen,
Get you where you trying to go.
indeed. So, my question for these two is now let's think about like pairing. So, what would you eat with the Moscato?
Well, with Moscato, I would probably do a charcuterie board. And I would do a charcuterie board with both. And with your charcuterie board, that's going to be your smoked sausages, your meats, your cheese, some grapes, probably like a really good mild cheese. I would do with that, like a Colby Jack. Some crackers, some Colby Jack, a little cream cheese, some summer sausage. That's what I would do with the Moscato. And I probably would add in some nuts too.
There we go. That sounds yummy. Yes.
Moscato works with everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. You can drink it with fruit. You can drink it with desserts. It goes really good with your Asian foods. And they even say your spicy foods because of the sweetness of it. It can kind of like counteract the spicy. So it's very versatile as far as what you will eat it, pair it with.
That's true.
So if you eat something spicy, don't drink milk because that's what they say. You should really drink some Moscato.
We are black and older. We are lactose.
There we go. We can't even drink milk.
Yeah, be like, oh my God, it's hot. Where's Moscato? Where's
Moscato? I need it.
I love that. Where's the Moscato? Put the fire out. All right.
So then what goes with our red?
So with the Cabernet Sauvignon, I would do a charcuterie board as well. But on that charcuterie board, I might have some thinly sliced steak.
Yes.
Crackers, some more firm cheeses. I would also have probably some strawberries on that charcuterie board. I would definitely have some chocolate, dark chocolate.
That's what I was thinking. Some dark chocolate.
Some dark chocolate. So that's kind of like some of the things I will put on a charcuterie board with a Cabernet Sauvignon.
I would agree. I would do a steak though, like not a charcuterie board steak.
Oh, so she just wants the steak with potatoes, maybe a little broccolini, maybe some pasta.
Ooh, fancy. Yes. That sounds delicious.
And, cherries and stuff.
Yeah. Definitely cherries and some blackberries. I would do with this.
I could totally see cherries with
this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some good, nice cherries. Yes. Not the Rainer ones, but like the darker ones. The dark cherries.
Darker the cherry, the sweeter the juice.
There we go. Yes. I love it. And so for those listeners who are listening out in LA, shout out to you all and who will catch us later on. But I do want to ask you ladies, because I was making sure I watched all your vlogs, so make sure you all tune into their vlogs every Wednesday they drop. So one thing that I was thinking, that you all went to Cooper Talk for your birthday, TNT. Happy birthday. It looked like it was coming out. It was coming out. But happy birthday. I love Cooper Talk, first of all. I think it's a really great, dope place. So it was tight that you all talked about how it was like pre-COVID and post-COVID and what that looks like. Especially for those people who've never been there. But what I was wondering as I was watching that particular episode, have you all been to Ruby Tap?
I love Ruby Tap. Yes, and I've been trying to take her, but COVID happened.
Mm-hmm.
For a while, Ruby Tap was closed, and so they were kind of on the first wave of establishments. Establishments that kind of closed indefinitely. But I've been told, because I've been checking back, because I still need to get her to Ruby Tap, that they have reopened, but kind of with 25% capacity, and they're just doing things a little bit differently now. But Ruby Tap is amazing. Have y'all been?
I have not, so I need you to explain to me what Ruby Tap is.
Yes, okay. Go ahead. And I've been there, but go ahead, take off, TNT.
So how I think of Ruby Tap is I think of it like a wine vending machine.
Yeah, totally, it is. Mm-hmm.
Think about it as a wine vending machine. So Ruby Tap is a really beautiful lounge. It's so beautiful. And so you go in there and they have this whole wall, and there's different wine bottles inside of the wall, and they have like these tubes inside of it. And so you get to push a button. And so there's 3 different options of the size that you want. So they'll give you a wine glass for the white and a wine glass for the red. And so you put it under there and you push the button and select what size you want. And then it's charging kind of like a Dave & Buster's play card. You put the card in and it's charging you according to what you select. And then they have like a nice list of charcuterie boards, basically. Mm-hmm. So you can get, they have like different varieties. I think they have like 5 different varieties of charcuterie boards, and then you can get like flatbreads as well. So you can kind of pick your charcuterie board according to which wine you chose out of the wall, and they change the selections. So it's so cute, and it's a super fun place, but it is a little bit pricey.
It is a little expensive. But like, I agree with everything you said. Super dope. Definitely, I think was really cool that you get the opportunity to try wines from like around the world. So if you are interested in being a sommelier, like that's a great start to be, so like,
just gonna casually throw out sommelier. I'm just saying.
It just rolls right off her tongue.
Out there. But no, I thought that was so tight. And when I went at the time, like I wasn't even a big wine drinker, so I don't think I appreciated it like I probably would now. Because when I went, it was just like, let's do some date stuff. Like, this is off the wall. Like, let's just go. But I'm happy to hear that they're opening. So I'm excited to see y'all vlogs. I hope y'all can go, because I think that would be really dope.
We're definitely vlogging.
It is. Well, it's 2 in Milwaukee. It's one in Tulsa, and it's one in Mequon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can all go together and vlog that episode.
Invite me. I would totally want to go. There we go.
Now I'm gonna be the one that's drinking the 9% white Moscato.
Yes.
But I'll be there.
They got you. Listen, they got something for you there.
They do.
So then, for our listeners who don't know, can you tell them how you guys got started? TNT, you kind of gave a little bit of an introduction, and let us know that Kai went along with your ideas. But if you could just kind of give us some background and let us know. And and also our listeners are vaguely familiar with you because we talk about you all the time. This is TNT, so now you guys can put a face with the name if you're watching us on YouTube, or you can look at our Instagram because we did post her there as well, and her beautiful cousin Kai, who happened to be in her photo, her senior photo.
That cracks me up.
That was hilarious.
And Kai was like, I don't even remember that.
Right. But that was because Talani was like, I loved you when you was a kid. I loved you so much.
You was my baby.
You were my baby. You were in my senior pictures. And senior pictures supposed to be about you. So that's love.
Yes. And you was looking so cute sitting there like.
That's my baby.
I thought he was like, why am I here?
I've been in love with her since she was in the womb, but yes, she definitely was in my senior picture, so I had to pull out the receipts because she didn't believe it. But so I've always been a huge fan of wine. And wine is just one of those things that when I started drinking it, I wanted to explore it, more at an expert level. I remember being in college, and this one guy said that he aspired. They were like asking us, tell us about your hobbies. Tell us, So at this time, I'm probably 20. And this guy says, and he's probably like 20 as well. So he says, I want to, I'm taking classes to be a sommelier. And I'm like, what is that? And then he was telling us his wine collection was over 100 bottles. And I'm like, dude, he's 20. So, and right, try to figure it out from there. But how I've always been in love with wine, and I've always wanted a YouTube channel. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, what could I do in YouTube that's not already oversaturated, that would just come naturally? And then so I'm sitting here thinking, and I was actually here with Kai, and I said, you know what we should do? And that's why I said the idea seemed probably sketchy. So it's like, when you're in a pitch meeting and you're trying to pitch something to somebody, and it was like not really a great pitch, but I was like, we love wine, you love wine, I love wine. So what we should do? We should do a YouTube channel helping people choose wines, because it's so hard to go into a liquor store or a wine shop or any shop and pick wine. You will literally be in there for hours if you don't, already know what you're going in there looking for. So our goal with the show is to help our viewers, and, anybody who, please subscribe. We hope that you are subscribed, to help our viewers streamline the process of picking wines. Because how many times have you gone into a liquor store or a wine store or a specialty shop and picked out a wine and you took it home and you hated it? And then you're just sitting here. Exactly. And so that's happened to us so many times that we're like,
what happens is you just stick to the same old, old faithful.
Right? So we wanted to kind of step outside of the box and get a little bit more risky. And we wanted to help you guys be a little bit more risky. So we're kind of doing the trial and error tasting process for our viewers. So then from our review, they can decide whether they want to pick it up or not.
Absolutely.
Love it.
I do love that too. And you all definitely are doing that, because I always feel very overwhelmed when I go shopping, especially if you go into Total Wine. So thank y'all for doing the video in Total Wine, because that store is crazy big. And you will feel lost. Like, no, I don't want to be in here. Forget it. But you all helped me. I went in. You all did the review on the McBride sisters. So Black Girl Magic. Shout out to you all for doing that. And I went right in like, this is what I'm looking for. I want the Black Girl Magic. Point to it. Where is that? He like, okay, you want the red blend, you want the Riesling, or what you want? I'm like, okay, I want this, and this.
And that's the thing, you have to know.
Yeah. Yep.
Because their expectation is that you know.
Yep. You can't go in there like,
and then you're like, so what does that taste like? So, and then they're like, girl, get your Moscato and get up out my
I swear. Give you anything because they just trying to make a sale.
But yeah, so I have a great tip for you guys. So Chanel is absolutely correct. If you are not really familiar with what you're looking for, Total Wine can be overwhelming. But when we go to Total Wine, it's like going into Toys R Us and being 9.
Mm-hmm.
Like we spend an hour, 2 hours in there just kind of looking at the different wines. So then there's a couple of different wine experts in there as well. So if you guys go on a Saturday, because most of the time when we're going to go on a Saturday because we're free, we're not working, right? If you guys or anybody in the southeastern Wisconsin area go to the Brookfield location of Total Wine and you go to the safe wine tasting section, there's going to be a beautiful woman there by the name of Mary. Mary has blonde hair. It's a teensy bit older than me. And when I tell you that you guys may have saw Mary in the vlog for Total Wine, you can walk up to her and tell her kind of what you're thinking, what you're looking for, maybe what you're going to eat. And Mary, on the spot, is going to give you a wine. So if you guys ever, walk into the Brookfield location of Total Wine because you want to try something different, look for Mary, Craig, or Michael. And they will totally help you guys. So they're there to help guide you, and those are our personal friends at Total Wine.
Oh, shout out to them
with the sommelier.
Just throwing out French words. Ew, that toilet.
My Cherie Amour.
Hilarious. No, that's really great advice. I wish y'all would have had this this vlog going like a couple months back. I went and a coworker sent me to Total Wine to get like a gift for another coworker, and I was just like, y'all know what? I'm just get a gift card because I can't do the store.
Do ain't gonna do it. Won't do it.
If you go in there on that type of thing, you'll feel like they sent you on a wild goose chase. But y'all are going to the Brookfield location. Tell them Wine Down Wednesday sent y'all. They know it.
I'm going there dropping names like, y'all know TNT and Kai, like they sent me.
If you're in there on Saturday between maybe 2 and 5, you'll see us probably in aisle 3.
But keep pushing.
Hey,
that is hilarious.
I love it. Oh my gosh,
that is hilarious. We also have to give our listeners a little bit of context because they're probably like, how do y'all know them? So I met TNT maybe 5 years ago.
Yep, 5.
We're gonna go 5 years ago, because we were both doing the work of the Lord.
Yes.
So the YMCA has an amazing Black Achievers or Teen Achievers program, and they were looking for young Black professionals in the city of Milwaukee, from some of the bigger companies in Milwaukee to come and support these teens on a few things. So number one is the Black College Tour. Also, there was a in-state college tour. There was their weekly center meetings. There was a teen summit. There was a plethora of stuff.
Everything.
TNT and I did everything.
Everything.
We did everything together, and it was fun. And we took these kids several times on college tours around the world, and we didn't die. We didn't have any wine. We didn't have not one drop. But they wouldn't let us do it.
But yeah, that is how we met, and me and Sherry have been inseparable ever since.
And when that ended, she said, "I'm not playing with you, Sherry. You gonna keep in touch with me. You my fan. I ain't playing with you."
Said me and you was never part.
And we have never parted.
Aww.
I love her, and I thank God for you, because getting you, I got Chanel too. Chanel is like, the great bonus to the Sherry package that I was able to benefit from. Like, me and Chanel, we text, we talk.
I was trying to figure out how did that happen? Like,
probably like,
did she come somewhere with me for the kids or what?
I don't know how that connected.
I don't remember either.
We was just hanging, and me and her was just hanging.
That's probably it. Like, I remember her talking about you, like, yeah, this Talana, and I was like, hey, girl, hey. And I mean, your spirit is amazing. So what's not to like gravitate towards that? So I was just like, oh, okay.
And that's what happened, TNT, because first of all, I don't make new friends. Okay. I told you that. I was like, I'm sorry. It's just not my thing.
No,
but
I'm good.
But like Chanel said, you do have such a sweet, amazing spirit. And I knew that you loved them kids. Aww. You know what I mean? Like, love the kids. So I was like, I can't say no, because I'm losing. If I say no, I lost.
You would have lost, and we don't lose over here.
We don't lose over here.
Nah.
Like Bridget said, you willing to take an L like that?
Hey, I don't need no L's, okay? So I was like, hey, if this amazing woman wants to be my friend, I better say yes, because she might not want to be my friend tomorrow. So let me go ahead and jump on that.
I am blessed. And then we met Kai through you, and she's super sweet and awesome. So I'm excited. We need more of this. Definitely, we should go do like a real brunch with some wine.
A real brunch with
and
wine.
do that.
After COVID is over, I'm so ready.
I know, right?
Yes, absolutely.
I definitely want them to take us up on that offer for that Ruby Tap vlog, though. I'm serious about that.
Oh, yes, definitely, because I think that's a
and we need to actually do more for our YouTube channel as well. Yeah. So hopefully some vlogs coming soon.
There we go.
I'm subscribed.
There we go. Hey, I love it. So I think we asked everybody this, but you all, and Talana, you talked a little bit about you're very passionate about wine and what that is. And our podcast is, the basis of it is purpose. So doing this work, like, what do you think your purposes are? Is purposes a word? Yes.
Yes. In doing this work, the initial purpose is always to help enlighten people, give them some facts and some information about wine that they may not have known. And also expose people to different wineries, vineyards, and wine brands as well. That's the initial purpose. But as we're doing this, Kai and I, and it's so much fun, and we're having so much fun that I have kind of been talking to her about the possibility of us having a wine ourselves, like creating our own brand. So we've been kind of talking about that and doing research into how do you make that happen? Because you know that probably 1% or less than 1% of the wine industry is Black. So I think there's about 67 Black wine companies. So just kind of doing research of how do we make that happen for us. So that will probably be the initial, the long term, or the goal that we are thinking about, because it will be so dope, for us to have a WDW. I mean, a WDW, wine. So that'd be dope.
I love that. Yes, go and do that.
And also it'd be great for us to see the journey, since you are blogging, right? Because obviously, you got to get licenses in different states and all of that, and just kind of going through the journey with you. Oh, and what did you come up with a name for us?
Oh no, with the voting?
The fans.
Yes. So everybody out there watching and listening, we are in love with the people who watch us and support us on YouTube. So we're not going to call y'all our subscribers. That's too cold. We love y'all. Y'all are family. So we want a name for you guys. So what we're doing right now is on Facebook, Wine Down Wednesday, on Instagram, Wine Down Wednesday. And those are, and if you watch one of our videos, you can comment your vote below. So we have 6 different names that we're asking people to vote on so that we can decide what you guys are going to be called. So I'll tell you who's in the lead right now. Winosaurs.
I like that. And when I saw that comment, I was like, I like that. That's cool. Like connoisseur, but with wine.
Yeah, Winosaur. You got
it. Yes, I love that. Yes, I seen it in the comments. I know. I seen it.
I was trying to think, what was the one that I put out?
So the voting closes on Wednesday.
I think you
said Wine Gang or something like that.
I don't think that was it. I threw out a couple of them.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you threw out Court Click, Court Crew.
Court Crew.
Because Sherry did give us 3. And of her 3, I think we're using 2 of them for people that we narrowed it down to 2 of those. Of the 6, 2 of them were actually Sherry's choices.
Okay. Made it to the cut.
But yeah, it would be so dope just to watch the journey and then to actually see like, yep, and here's our bottle.
I love that.
And then you'll have your Winosaurs, Court Crew, or, whatever we are, you'll already have us.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And we'll be like, give us a red, give us a white,
Have you all made wine at home? I know a coworker of mine, she makes some every summer.
No, we actually haven't, but we have one of our aunties, she's married into our family. Her father actually has all of the equipment to make wine at home.
Nice.
And she said, when you guys really narrow down the process that you want to do and the brand that you want to make, I'm going to connect you with my father, and he can help teach you how to, and even maybe gift you his equipment. So one of the things that I will say is through this process, we have amazing supporters like Brunch with Besties. Y'all like 2 of our top fans. And so I thank God for y'all. And then we have a lot of people who are gifting us things. Like one of a guy that me and Sherry, he's one of my really, really, really close friends. He gifted us music. Dre Lo gifted us music, and we have our label, our logo. And so everybody's been so supportive, and I appreciate you guys so much. And then Twitter, believe it or not, our Twitter has been, the people on Twitter are the best. Like you ask them to subscribe and you see it pop up on your phone right away, like such subscribe. And I'm like, come on.
That's Black Twitter.
Black Twitter.
They're a gang. Black Twitter is a gang. They will shut it down. Okay. You say subscribe, they like right now, and they got 5 people to come with them.
There we go.
Yes.
They don't by themselves. No, that's beautiful though.
It is.
I love to see that.
And I'm excited to see where it all goes, because I think you all are in a perfect space. Like there is nothing really like you ladies anywhere. So I could definitely see this going very, very far because Black women, we like wine too. We're sophisticated, you know.
With just a dash,
A rash, just a little bit,
just a
No.
you know, just a 10, a little, you know, just a 10,
like that much.
a little
10.
city girl in there. Kai, I felt you on that. Like you wanted to be a city girl. I felt when you said that. I was like, listen here, Kai, I feel you. I'm a mama too, so sometimes I just be wanting to be a city girl, and you know, I wonder what my life would be like if my son was not my son and I could be living my city girl life. You know, I'd be feeling
Have a
it.
hot girl summer. I don't know.
Hot girl every day would have been me. Every day, hot girl. So I feel it.
What he was doing with us.
Listen, it's all good, but you know, we here. We can still be our city girls from time to time. Just reel it back, you know.
That 13% might bring out the city girl.
Oh yeah. So in Jamaica, bring out your city girl, and I'm gonna bring mine out in Cancun. There we go.
There's a time and a place for everything. So.
Already packed. We stay ready.
Listen.
Yes. So, you know, I had a couple questions for Kai. Only because, you know, I know Talena a little bit more. I was wondering, what do you do for a living? Because you guys have such a great dynamic. Like I was telling Talena in one of your videos, Talena put up like a little blooper, and she was like, something is wrong with the setup. And she just started dancing and singing, and you weren't even like looking, but you just jumped in on beat in plays. And I was like, this bond. Like, and I mean, obviously you said that Kai was your baby, so I get it, but it's just the way that it translates on camera. I think that that's the draw. Like, that's why after the first video, I was like, I'm subscribing.
Love
like,
it.
I got to find out more about Kai and how they gel and, like, how this relationship is, how it goes, how it works. So give us some background on you.
Well, I currently work in social services. I work for Milwaukee County. But my relationship with Talena is more so, like, yes, she's my big cousin, but I've always considered her a big sister. Like, she's been so close to my immediate family. She was there like every day.
Every day.
Literally, like, I grew up around her. Like, that was how close we are. And then even though as I grew older, like, our bond never changed, never broke. It adjusted, especially when I was in college, but it adjusted, but it never broke. And I always knew I can always call her if anything that I needed.
Oh.
I love that. See?
Love
I'm gonna go home and call my big cousin.
That is funny. And I knew you was tight when you said you was a Capricorn, because I'm also a Capricorn. So I love that.
Sure is. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Gotta love a Capricorn.
There you go. You gotta have one in the crew
Gotta
somewhere.
have one. I feel like the Capricorns are like a little bit of the wild card. Like, you think you know, but you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when I'm watching you, I don't expect you to say the things that you say.
Yes.
Like, I didn't see it coming. So I'm like, rewind. Did she say city girl?
Yes, same. Or just the looks that you give. I'm like,
Yes.
that is so me. Like, your face just says it all.
I'm telling y'all, and then she had the nerve to say, well, I'm not fun. I'm more serious. I'm like, what? All the fun that, man, let me tell y'all something. I tend to think that can't nobody make me crack up laughing more than me. But this one right here, when we be filming, this one keeps me cracking up. I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
y'all dynamic is
It's
so
the
tight.
Yep, it's absolutely the dynamic. Yeah, because I feel like I'm the more serious one, you know, on this show. So if you're not really listening, you're not gonna get the joke. It's not, you know, because it's not the same. It's like the way that Chanel would joke.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, but it's different and it works. You know,
It does.
I know you, so I always catch it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, if you really listen to Sherry, hilarious.
Right.
Like,
You'll realize that I'm really ignorant. Like,
yeah,
did she say that?
yeah.
That's why I was scared to drink. I was like, I don't know what we gonna say.
I don't know what's gonna
So,
come out because
we don't edit, so I don't know.
No, we don't edit nothing around here.
But I'm not editing anything.
Don't do that. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. So, what's next? Like, what y'all got? Well, I know the episode is coming Wednesday, so we don't want to share too much on our show because we want y'all to subscribe, like, and comment.
And the link is in our notes. So
Yes.
make sure you guys subscribe and follow. Also, follow them on Instagram.
Yes,
Follow
hilarious
them on Instagram
memes
because these videos, honey, First of all, these YouTube videos, these Instagram videos, you are a genius when it comes to the video. And I felt like I don't know you when I see it because I'm like, how did she do this? And I didn't even know that this was a gift. Like, what the heck?
Yeah.
We could have been farmed out what we wanted to do with Brunch with Besties to TNT if I would have known.
Sending it to you.
I am totally opening to editing for anyone who's looking for an editor. Check us out. Our link is in our Instagram bio, and all of our information will be at the bottom of our YouTube videos, so you can email us, call us. We have our phone number and everything. So I'm always open to being hired as an editor for anyone. But it's so crazy because the creative side of me is one of those things that kind of lays dormant until it has to come out. So I know how to work a soundboard and, like a music producer soundboard, like I know how to do all that stuff. So it definitely comes in handy for us when it comes to editing our videos. So I love it. It is like the most fun. It makes me question what I went to college for. Because I'm like, had I known that this talent was laying dormant and hidden in me, I probably could be like, the next top music producer in the industry. But we'll see what happens.
You can. Maybe it just wasn't time. Maybe you needed to have, because actually a photographer that Chanel and I are working with, she did photography first, and then she like went back to school and did some business stuff, and then now she's like picking back up the photography. And the way that she presented herself to us, we're like, oh no, honey, you needed both, because we didn't get what you're giving us from anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, you have strategy. You are like very intentional about what it is that you're doing. Some people, I'm not down in any photographers, but some are just taking pictures, which are beautiful because they're creative, but we're trying to do something here.
Yeah.
So I think that all things work together, right, for the good.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to figure out.
You can always tell when it's somebody's passion.
Absolutely. That's absolutely right.
Yeah. So like for us, our next episode, of course, is going to be brunch with wine, or a little wine with your brunch. And then after that, I think we'll be debuting, just as a sneak peek, we'll be debuting some Chardonnay and some Malbec. So
nice.
About the good stuff. We got a couple more vlogs coming.
Yeah, we have a couple more vlogs coming, and we also have a giveaway going on right now. So right now, our campaign that we're doing is the Road to 500. So of course, we don't want to stop there, but the Road to 500 is our goal to make it to 500 YouTube subscribers, which will have a name by the end of Wednesday. So it might be 500 YouTube Rhinosaurs. We don't know. But so that's the first goal that we have right now, is that Road to 500. So we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We just found out that we're at 310. So we're pretty excited about that. And then we also have a giveaway that's going along with that. So one of our lucky subscribers will be chosen at random to win our giveaway, which is going to be about 150 plus value. It's going to include some things like 4 different wines, like wine accessories, wine bottle opener, a Total Wine gift card that you can use in the store or online. So when we hit the 500 subscribers, we're going to have that giveaway, and then there's going to be a special episode that follows once we hit that I want you guys all to see, and it's going to be hilarious.
I know it is. I just know it is going to be hilarious.
That's exciting. Yes.
Wine themed versus battle coming up.
Oh, yes. We have a wine versus coming up. So you guys have to stay tuned for that to see which music industry wine will be versing another music.
Cool.
I love that. Y'all better come on with the creativity.
That is super cool, because a lot of artists do have wines now.
So it's going to be a wine versus.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to that one.
Yes.
Is that one going to be live? I'm like, I'm going to have to go get my little, get my wines. And y'all know, I'm going to be drunk by the first 10 minutes.
Get a little playlist.
Okay. We should.
Y'all should.
Because Sherry is so brilliant, she actually gave us some ideas and some tips for doing wine, live virtual wine tastings. So this, what you guys got today, is a sample of what a virtual wine tasting can look like. Mm-hmm. So we're still trying to play around with that idea, trying to figure out how we want that to work. So yeah, it will definitely be coming up in the future, but we're still trying to pin that.
You know what? I really do like the virtual wine tasting because I could totally see you guys like tasting it and then asking us like, okay, what are you tasting? And then telling us like what the notes actually are. And then we're like, okay, we were right. Or, we're a little rusty, But yeah, like I think I like that.
Yeah, it was fun. And I mean, well, TNT dropped off the wine, so we had them. And it was just easy to make sure like we had everything. And she gave me directions like chill the Moscato, let the red breathe, open it like right before. So I thought it was really great. You could totally do this on a larger scale to, have people participate in something like that.
Let them know what wines to pick up, and then they're gonna be wine ready. And then the court crew, the winosaurs, the sommeliers, they're gonna be out here ready to pour up.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're definitely working on that. I just thank God that you guys, saw fit to have us as guests on your show, because I told Sherry and Chanel a long time ago, because I've heard them shout me out on a couple of episodes, and I thought I was famous. Like, when y'all shouted me out on those couple of episodes, you couldn't tell me that I wasn't famous now, that I was going to be able to walk into the Tiffany store and get anything I wanted.
You can have whatever you like.
Listen,
I want to be on y'all show, and thank God, there's a platform that we can come and bring to you guys, because I have always wanted to be on the show since the day you guys told me you were starting this. So I'm excited.
And we thank you for always supporting, always sharing, just being our biggest fans.
Yes, for sure.
Because without that, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Any show is literally nothing without the audience.
Absolutely. And there's definitely more where this came from. So, we're always down to collaborate and do some things together for sure.
Come on, COVID, and wrap this up so we can brunch and wine.
Come on now. We're done. Okay?
Exactly.
Hey, little Billy Rock.
See, that's the type of stuff I'm talking about with Kai. Like, you got to watch her. Like, what's she going to do?
Yes, you never know. I'm telling y'all.
I love it.
She felt it in her spirit. She was agreeing with me.
It was appropriate,
It was right on time.
So what our ancestors told us.
Right. So now it's time for our to-go box.
Yes.
So what are we taking away from this episode?
Okay, well, I guess I'll start since I started. I'm feeling this wine though. And I haven't drank wine in a minute. So, but yeah, I am taking away that, I just need to open up a little more and experience things. And I think that is what I love about what you all are doing, is giving Black women and men a new experience. I think this will be very helpful. I talk a lot about dates and dating and being single, so I think those are all appropriate for what you all do. I can share this with tons of single ladies and be like, watch this vlog, like, you're gonna love it. Go pick up some wines, self-care with your girls, like wind down Wednesday with your girls, whatever you're doing. And I think it's very much appropriate. And I can also share this for men, like, go get this for your girl, date night, like, you already did the planning for them. And I think that's really cool for Black people, and you all are creating a lane for yourselves. And I'm enjoying watching it. I love y'all YouTube videos. Like, they're so cool. And I don't even watch stuff on YouTube like that. Like, I feel like my son, when I'm on there, like, my son loves YouTube. He's always on there. But I'm like, I gotta watch Wind Down Wednesday. Like, here we go. And I could just watch you all, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, that was funny. Like, when you said like the what did you call it? Like the sugar on the blunt. I was dying laughing, cracking up. So I just love y'all show, and I think you all are, like I said, inventing and creating a lane that Black women, we didn't know we needed this, and we really did.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And TNT, what are you taking away?
What I'm taking away from this episode is love, support, and making those things happen that you didn't imagine that you'd be doing. I've always wanted to do a YouTube channel, just never knew what lane, and thank God for Kai, who kind of saw the vision, and then she was like, okay, I'm on board. And I thank God for her hanging in there with me and, being my partner in this. I love you. And I love all of the, support we've been getting. And I know right now we're a growing YouTube channel, but, I just hope that everybody can enjoy it as much as y'all do. and watch us every week and just, I just love the platform that you guys have because let me tell y'all something about Brunch with Besties. Y'all got y'all the following now, okay? Because y'all know how many people reached out to me and said, "Oh my God, that's my favorite podcast."
Oh, we love
Oh,
that. Don't make us
yay.
cry.
Right.
We punks. Don't make us cry. Okay. We didn't drink.
That's amazing. That's what's up.
Are so dope, and people know y'all and they love y'all and they look forward to what y'all have to share, and we all enjoy healing as we watch y'all heal.
Aww.
What I'm going, you ain't even got a kiwi this time. What I'm going to take away is just remembering the importance and value of manifestation and following your dreams. You never know when it's going to come, but you always got to be ready to follow it.
Yes.
Come on, Kai. Shut it down then. I should have went first.
Listen, yes, ready to follow
Ready to
it. You speaking to
follow.
my spirit now.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know what? Honestly, that's what I got from Keith this morning. So it's how fitting is it that you would say that? The thing I have a lot to take away from this episode. I'm gonna start with number one. That you can get a white wine from a red grape.
Oh,
Won't he do it?
Yes, he
That's
will.
powerful. That is powerful. The second thing that I'm going to take away is that you should drink your red wine expeditiously for the health of your heart.
there
So
we go.
that was good to know as well. And then also that I should aspire to Riesling. So the next time I find myself in a liquor store, I don't have to be my normal monotonous self and get my white Moscato. I can say, "No, sir, I will have the Riesling today. You thought you knew me, but you don't."
You done grewed up.
You
grewed up.
Exactly. The other thing is that I think that you're showing. So obviously we love you guys, right? And we love Wind Down Wednesday, and it's just a good time. Like, it's lighthearted, it's fun, it's educational, but it also shows us something. So even without saying it, it's showing a bond. Like, I think it's so adorable, just so dope that you guys have been bonded like that forever, to the point that Kai was literally in your senior pictures.
So
like, that
cute.
is crazy. I thought I loved my niece that much, but child, she couldn't be in my senior pictures. No,
So
no,
cute.
honey. But what I love is the grind. Like, y'all came out swinging. Like, like, this is not a hobby. This is not a drill. We are doing this road to 500. I don't care what it takes. Like, I see it everywhere. I see it on, I see you guys talking about it on YouTube. I see you campaigning on Facebook. I see it on Instagram. And y'all are getting them. You know what I mean? Like, every day there's more. And then, Twitter. Hey, come on, Twitter.
That's Twitter.
So honestly, it inspires me. It inspires us to say, you know what, we've been letting our YouTube stay dormant because we've been focusing on Instagram, but like, what else could we do? What else should we do? The other thing is obviously the collaboration, right? So Chanel and I have been trying to collaborate with a bunch of different Black women for the past 4 months.
Yeah, it's been
4 or 5 months, something like that. And what a pleasure it is to have two dope queens educating us about wine and spilling tea. You know what I mean? Like, and then, y'all even say, we're going to go get our Brunch with Besties shirts.
Yeah.
To wear
Love
on the
'em.
podcast. And they look beautiful, by the way.
Yes, y'all do.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Yes.
But I think that it really is inspiring to see two Black women aspire to say, I want to have my own wine. Because that is very ambitious, but you're publicly saying it.
Yep, it's out there.
You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, you put it out there, and like Kai said, like, we're gonna manifest this thing. Like, we're gonna do it. We don't know how we gonna do it, but it already is working together. You already have somebody that said, I can connect you with a family member who, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't know what you can do until you try. Because honestly, when I heard you say that, like, oh, we have a family member, like, first of all, I want to have my own wine. That was like, whoa. Because, your girl is drinking. So that was like, whoa. But then it's like, we're going to start doing our own wine or making our own wine. We're going to go through the process. We're doing some research. It could even be state by state. I don't know. But I like that in you, that you aspire to do something big. That's inspiring to me.
Yeah.
And that's inspiring to everybody who's watching it, who's saying, you know what, let me collaborate. Kai, you bring something. T, you bring something. Y'all are so different, kind of like me and Chanel, like yin and yang.
Yep.
It just fits and it just works. I love the two of you together. Like,
Yeah.
you really got to watch Kai. Like, you have no idea how many times I have to just go back. Like, she didn't say that.
Yes, she did.
Go back. But I love it. I love that you guys are displaying everything that Black women are.
Yeah.
We can be serious, we can be educated, we can be funny, but it's also very loving, it's very caring, it's encouraging, and it's inspiring. And that is Black women.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about y'all show. That is Black women. Because I get tired of seeing us being portrayed as something else.
Yeah.
So I love Wine Down Wednesday. And we will always watch.
Sure will.
Okay?
Yes, we will.
And when you see me pretending like I know what I'm talking about with the wine, just roll with it.
Because you will know what you're talking about, because you watched.
Because I watch, exactly.
See?
Now you're going to be an expert.
I'm gonna be an expert.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna be an expert.
Exactly.
So thanks for tuning in to Brunch with Besties podcast. Until next time.
Peace.